There's a popular myth that goes something like this. A dog is known as man's best friend. But us felines are here to start a new trend. We can be just as friendly, and we even know how to purr. And if you want to talk about smooth and silky, just check out our fur. Do you want different colors, like orange, gray, or white? Or stripes, solid or blotches? You can pick one that's just right. And please don't worry. We don't need to be trained. We won't try your patience until you feel drained. Our attitudes can range from very loving to rather aloof. And if you're nice, we can knead biscuits, and that's the doggone honest truth. So just give us our space and let us do our own thing. We're happy to play with a paper bag or ball and string. Now we have foster parents that take us into their homes. Here's just a few pictures I took with my cell phone.
The Calaveras Humane Society relies on people like you to prepare each cat or young kitten for a new home. First, they have to be kept clean, fed, and their environment made as comfortable as possible. Our volunteers clean each cat's cage daily, even on Christmas and other holidays. The requirements of the animals never take a vacation. Then there is also the need for socializing with humans. Cats, like any other animal, do not like to be caged. They can become listless and lose their enthusiasm for life. They will cease begging for affection. Continued isolation causes cats to withdraw, and they eventually concede defeat to the cage. In order to prevent this, each cat is held, caressed, and petted as often as possible. This keeps them gentle and friendly towards humans, and it also keeps them from losing their spirit. While socializing a cat, one can actually feel it come out of its funk or bad mood. Begin to relax and enjoy the human contact. No matter what you've heard, a cat really can't thrive on its own. It needs human care. Even feral cats are supplemented by humans in one way or another. For the adoptable cats, there is also the need of veterinary care. There are tests for leukemia and feline AIDS, vaccinations, and of course neutering, which is done to keep the cat population from getting any further out of control. The Humane Society does not have its own shelter for these cats, so the next step is to move these beautiful creatures into the foster homes of caring volunteers until permanent homes can be found. This also helps with the socialization process. Foster homes not only provide a temporary home, but most importantly, a playground in which the cats can grow and socialize with humans and possibly other animals. The final objective is to place these cats and kittens in caring homes. Placing cats and other animals in loving environments can bring joy to children as well as adults. Ask a little girl who just got her first kitten who is the happiest of the two. Ask a boy whose dog is the first to greet him when he wakes in the morning and enthusiastically welcomes him when he gets home from school. Ask the parents who need to fill the emptiness in their family left by the death of a beloved pet. Pets also provide necessary companionship for lonely adults. Certainly, what we do benefits cats and other animals, but in reality, it's we humans who benefit the most. We're proud of the work we do. Cats get a new lease on life in loving homes. We, on the other hand, are enriched by the lives we save and the joy and happiness that these pets bring to us.
Hello, my name is Judy Telesensky. My husband Jim and I, along with other volunteers, foster kittens for CHS. This is Sri Lanka, a beautiful female tortie. She is 9 months old and has a very loving and gentle nature. Sri Lanka would make a wonderful pet and should be in a home right now with a loving family. But because she was not spayed, she now has to deal with a young family of her own. Sri Lanka, like other very young moms, do not have all the physical or instinctive skills required to take care of their new litters. In her case, she ran out of milk too soon, and we in turn ended up having to supplement feeding the litter for several weeks. Ty is another 9-month-old mom that we foster who is all ready to give birth to her litter at any time. She is a beautiful Blue Point Siamese that also is very sweet and has a very friendly disposition. A few days before she gave birth to her young, my husband and I picked up a 1-week-old kitten, which we brought home to foster. Fortunately for us, Ty took in the tiny 1-week-old and accepted it as one of hers. Just days later, she gave birth to her own babies, and all did not go so well. One died immediately after birth, and another one born a few hours later we found near death, still in her sac and with the cord still attached. We took her out of the sac, cut the cord, and after hours of care, we had her nursing for Mom early that morning. She is now doing just fine in a spitting image of Mom. Once again, a wonderful mom was just too young to know all she needed to know about birthing. If more people would just be responsible enough to get their pets spayed or neutered, young felines like Sri Lanka and Thai would be enjoying their lives as teenagers instead of young moms. Other kittens are dropped off and come to us at a very young age. These kittens, taken prematurely from their moms, need a lot of extra care around the clock from their foster parents. These tiny ones literally depend on their foster parents for everything from feeding every 3 hours to helping them go to the bathroom, and yes, even burping. As members of the Calaveras Humane Society, let us never stop educating everyone about the importance of spaying and neutering. So spread the word. Spay, neuter, don't litter.
It is a continuous goal of the Calaveras Humane Society to save as many kittens and cats as we possibly can. It is only through the constant hard work and dedication of the volunteers that we have had the successes. From the volunteers who clean cat cages, to those who drive kittens and cats to other cities, and to those who foster and care for the many kittens that come into their homes every season, we continue to have the satisfaction of seeing more and more kittens finding good homes. Also, the Barn Cat program and new programs such as the Morris program and the 55-5 Seniors for Seniors program have been successful in finding more homes for harder-to-place cats and kittens. With the cooperation of the County Animal Service and our own efforts, we will continue to educate people on the importance of spay and neutering, and we will continue to do all we can to save as many kittens and cats as we possibly can. It is one of the reasons why we are all here.